Hello and welcome guys, we are back into Genshin Impact and today, New Abyss 4.5 and we have some interesting things to say the least. Technically we do have PMA back, we do have Chicken back, so this two parts shouldn't be too difficult, which means you might be able to spend a bit more time on this. I don't remember these guys, but I'm pretty sure this is the fire guy and he doesn't like if you have a shield. And also, once again, they kinda like the overloads plus burning. We also have burning here. So they like to spam some reactions that are annoying on this side and then like bosses on the second. But this one is the one that I fear the most because I don't have that much experience against both of these bosses, at least in Abyss, and I don't remember a lot of their attacks or a lot of the ways to deal with them. But even with all of that, I think that I can just try some usual strategies. I honestly, yeah, I don't have that much more that I can do other than like just hope that my teams can put in the work. So we'll just go with simple aggravate Miko. I don't like to face Coppelia without a shield, especially without a Zhongli, or because she's ice, even like Layla should be pretty fine for some of the damage, because another half of it is like an emo. But I think we might be able to do fine with Dori and with some new upgrades that we have that should allow Miko to do much more damage from farther away. And we don't need to spend that much field time on her, so cause my biggest problem would be that Miko dies too much. But for a second, I think we'll just kind of go simple with one of the newest cores that I like to play, which is like Forina Clay. And Shinyun is just there for extra healing. But yeah, yeah, we can go for attack percent. I think it benefits more of my teams. But yeah, we immediately start with Burning. So you don't love to see that. And I think I've managed to use a lot of my things rather well. Wow, I even managed to get the Electro Swell. That's pretty big actually. We can just reapply these and they should die soon. There it is. Okay, so we have both of these guys. And currently they're just getting smacked by a lot of my attacks. And yeah, that... So I really don't remember a lot of their attacks. Especially, yeah, they have Bond of Life. I think a lot of like weird attacks. We did manage to swallow. Oh, okay. Did they die to full damage? I don't know. It just kind of sounded like out of nowhere they just died. Okay, and we have Chicken, right? Okay, Chicken really should not be that complicated actually with this team. As long as I don't kill myself to burning, I should be fine. Yeah, because now they have burning on them, which should mean that my Forenia minions can just do a lot of damage. Let's try to farm some energy. And now I don't even necessarily need to go the full rotation. Can I get my charge attack up though? Yeah. That was very nice. That was very fast. I didn't look at the time, but I think I had like more than a minute remaining. So that was like really good time. Elemental Burst doesn't do too much. Yeah. So I can just use healing effectiveness. Oh, wow. That is not a thing I think I ever wanted to see in this game. Like, holy... Okay. This is... Okay. Yeah, like they're already kind of like grouped, so I don't really need to do anything to group them. And then we have these guys. Wow, that's like 3 waves of a lot of enemies. Surprisingly enough, like I didn't expect that at all. I feel like if you don't have good DPS, you can really struggle. And oh, and they have the waves. You don't love to see that. I don't like the waves because it constantly just lowers my HP when I don't notice that it's even there. But once again, I was able to get a fairly good time, and we go straight into PMA, which hopefully I should be able to just like one rotate. Yeah, I think my uptime is not going to be too high. I might have spent a bit too much time trying to get the burst on Bennett instead of just like using Klee E to try to get more energy for him. But this basically pushed him all the way down. And now let's see. It's this guy. Okay, that's like the one guy you cannot manipulate. That's awesome. So we'll just start by doing all of these. And just Klee on her own would be fine to just get them down very fast. Yep. I could spend a bit of a DPS loss in here to get her burst, but yeah. But yeah, okay, that wasn't too difficult. First looks really annoying, but honestly, they are already grouped, except for the last wave, so it's like, if you do have a Kazuha, I think they can be really easily grouped. I think even if you have a Venti, if you don't have any of those, I think if you don't have a like AoE team, like National, you might have like a bit of a harder time. But there are ways, there are like enough sufficient ways to deal with a lot of the problems. Oh, and Cocolia is on first, which at least makes it like slightly easier than last time. Because you don't have to worry as much as like clearing like first. Just to be able to maybe face Cocolia again. Okay, Miko's not dead actually. We still have a chance. I just might have to like get her burst from off field. So that way I can get iframes. To the Dory heals, and she's dead, okay. And she's dead. Ain't nothing we can do about that. Okay, we can swirl here. Okay, no we cannot. It's fine, we can do this. Now we're getting some swirls, and now... And that's enough, okay. As I said, Miko just dies a lot on this one, and there's like, that's a skill issue on my end, but they were all... Okay, it is this guy. Wow, I did not think of that. Like, I didn't think that they'd actually like put him in here. I wasn't sure if it was him or the boss. Like, just straight up. Okay, that's interesting. So with this guy, I feel like not too many people know like what he does. But effectively, you just need to like lunge to break his shield. And then you can do like attacks on him. Like he has like a window that you can use to attack him. But outside of that, it's really difficult. And yeah, and the biggest problem I feel. Okay, let's get Bennett up. Okay, farm a bit more energy. And now I just need to plunge him a bunch. Okay, now I can do a full rotation, like a full proper rotation. And that should be like good damage. Because I'll have this attack of uptime on him, and I'll have like another attack uptime on him. Which should be a really good chunk of damage, and I think my timing is all off, but yeah, okay. Oh, this enemy is so annoying, but I'm not the best guy to explain how he works and how his mechanics are work, but like thankfully I have recently seen how he works and how you want to beat him. I can go over that real quick, but overall for thought, this abyss is scary, and mainly it's chamber free. Like I don't... Okay, with this one, again, as I said, it's mainly AoE. But both PMA and Chicken, if you have enough DPS, those are easy, and this one isn't too complicated either, in my opinion at least. So it's really about this one, having enough AoE, because you don't need grouping as much, but grouping is nice. And it's really about Chamber 3, just Coppelia can do so much damage when you don't notice it. And this one as well, if you don't know how to break down his shield, and then how to do like attacks, then it can get very like awkward fast, and you will just find yourself not doing enough damage because while it has its shield, and you can struggle a lot. But generally, it's one of the overworld bosses. Let me go to a team with Dongli just so that I can have a shield, and that way I will not be struggling as hard by taking too much damage from this. But effectively, what you really want to do is you want to be able to take it down. Oh, okay, it started. Okay. Apparently, hitting him with the Dogly shield is really good. But essentially, what you want to do is to take him all the way down. And then you need to wait until he starts a new attack. Okay? Because once he starts a new attack, then you can break his shield. And then you'll have like... You'll effectively have 2 attack windows to... You'll have this attack, and now he has this attack that he does. So that's 2 attack windows, and then you can also break him with like Uxia. Or like the white thing, you can break him, and then you'll have a bit more DPS uptime on him. But if you like don't do it, like... Because basically once you break him, he'll do another like full attack animation. And you can break him again with like, again, Numa or Uxia, whatever is the correct one. And that one will help you a bit to like extend more time that he doesn't have his shield. But like theoretically, let's say he started this attack, right? And like now I'm like waiting until the attack is over, right? Like, and now I did this, then my DPS time is low because he did this one more time, and now he goes to change his attack, and he'll go to another like a full attack, and in case like it's this one, right? But now if I don't break him with like Numa or Uxia, again I don't remember which one it is, he'll immediately get it back up. But generally speaking, it's not the easiest of bosses, but again, the uptime that you have without the shield, if you do know how to manipulate it, it can be quite easy to maintain. At least it has uptime, so you can attack it. I can showcase my teams real quick. So we had Furina. She is on Flev. Her artifacts are looking something like this. On C0, double count. We have Shinyun, 9, C0. On VV, her artifacts are looking something like this. I've gotten a fairly decent artifact on her recently, actually. We are on our Thorn Eye. 3000 attack and a good chunk of VR as well. We had Kali on a ratio for sure. Lost Prayers. We are on Wanderers, actually. And our artifacts are looking something like this. C2, triple crowned. We had Kazuha, 8-8. C0. Our artifacts are looking something like this. Weapon we're on Zyphos and 950 EM and a decent amount of ER. We had Miko. Miko is looking something like this. Yes, I know. On Kagura, on Gilded, and our artifacts are like so. C2, triple count. Nahida, triple count. C2. Artifacts are Deepwood and are looking something like this. We are on 1000 Floating Dreams. We have some EM and a good crit ratio. And we also had Bennett. Bennett is looking decent crit ratio, a bunch of ER. On Mist Splitter, on Noblesse, and our artifacts are looking something like this. On C6 and crowned on the bells. And we had Dory, level 8, C1. On Noblesse, artifacts are looking something like this, with healing bonus. On Fav, and a good chunk of ER, some crit for the Fav, and a bunch of HP. And I'm pretty sure that is it. Honestly, I would say this service is good. especially compared to the last one. It's like you have a lot of opportunities to just be able to do damage and do what you want. You don't have to wait for like 5 seconds of uptime on a boss. You are like, it's much less RNG dependent, I feel, as well. So as long as you know what you're doing, you should be fine. With that, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Until then, bye.